This is episode 63 of Family Life Mornings. We're a morning radio show hosted by Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life, a network of stations across New York and Pennsylvania. Our podcast, some of the best moments from the week, you might even say.
Well, that was finer than frog hair.
Yeah, you might say that. More of that coming up.
A fun way to start the day and nothing to embarrass you in front of the kids. Family Life Mornings.
I love a good cobbler.
Yeah.
A cherry cobbler is my favorite. I love cherry, but peach cobbler, that's good. I've had blueberry cobbler. I like that too. Heat it up, put in some ice cream. But I have never had this cobbler and really didn't even know such a thing existed. But it's real. One food expert says this cobbler tastes like, quote, summer in a bite. Watermelon cobbler. I'm not sure what I think about that. I don't know if I like watermelon, but I don't know if I'd like that or not.
I had to spit the seeds out.
Yeah.
They're morning people because they love mornings and people.
It's Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life Mornings.
Everybody's, wearing a mask and safely distancing. This company has come up with a mask that can not only amplify your voice as you speak, because part of the problem when you're behind a mask, people don't hear you as well.
Yeah.
But you can amplify. But also, get this. It translates speech into 8 different languages.
Oh,
the technology.
wow.
Now, it's going to cost you $40 or $50 to buy this mask. It's not made yet. And all those things are wonderful and all the technology. But you know what catches my eye more than anything about this mask and this story?
Not the 8 languages, huh?
Not the 8 languages. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Not that it amplify your voice. That's amazing. It's the name of this company. Donut Robotics. I'm wondering, how can it make me eat a donut while I have a mask on?
Thanks for tuning in to Family Life Mornings. We're giving away free smiles, and we've got one that's just your size.
Did you ever cut grass, mow lawns as a business as a kid?
Well, I did do a couple of other lawns besides our own, yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I had a little business for, I was 15, 16 years old. I had one single motivation for doing that. Single, without a doubt. Nothing else. Wanted to make money.
Yeah.
Make money.
Yeah.
There's an 8-year-old who's cutting grass down in South Carolina who's wise beyond his years. As an 8-year-old, he sees a need. There's first responders who are busy, single moms who just can't do that. So Grayson Winfield, the 8-year-old down in South Carolina, is going around mowing lawns so he can give back. Acts of kindness, feeding the hungry, doing things like that.
Wow.
All the money he makes from that, he's giving back to the first responders and to single moms. He will be blessed beyond measure. I don't know 8-year-old Grayson Winfield, and you probably don't either, but don't you like him already?
I do. I wish he was my kid.
Because 3 hosts are better than 1, or 2 for that matter. This is Family Life, and we are a friend you can turn to.
The oldest college graduate this country has ever seen. His first name is Giuseppe. Can you almost guess the country? Yes, Italy's oldest person ever to earn a college degree. 96-year-old man graduated recently, and he only started college 3 years ago. At age 93, he thought, well, let me go back to school and start. So that's amazing. It's fabulous. And so oh, by the way, a couple other things that are worth noting. He graduated at the top of his class at the University of Palermo.
I'm wondering if he had a roommate named Pinocchio.
I'm not sure. Oh, another thing I didn't mention. His degree, what he got a degree in? He majored in?
Yeah.
Majored in history. Of course he did. He lived through most of it.
Thanks for making us a part of your day. We're a friend you can turn to. Family Life.
Janice is a mascot at the Museum of Natural History in Geneva, Switzerland, and is also one of the main attractions. Next month, Janice will celebrate a birthday that most thought would never happen. Janice will turn 23. Janice is a turtle. And many turtles live to be a whole lot older than 23.
Sure.
So why is this birthday really a big deal? Well, Janice has 2 heads. Oh. Most animals born with 2 heads, I mean, it's rare, but it happens, but most of them die at an early age. They don't live for very long. But Janice is still going, but it got me to thinking, There's one body, two heads. Janice is 23, but is it 23 or are they 23?
Hey, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's cause for a big celebration. Sound like Sean Connery, don't I?
Yes.
Let's invite Sean. Have a celebration.
Hope you don't mind that we started the show without you. We just couldn't wait.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
Emily recently moved from Connecticut to an apartment complex in Florida. She has her own laundry room in the residence, and she was getting ready to do some laundry. She opened up the washing machine and went, what did I put in here that was snake skin?
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
She reached down to grab it and quickly yanked her hand out when it started slithering and hissing. Wow. And she said, I screamed so loud. Wow. The animal control officers came and apartment people came, and they captured the python. It was a big one. In fact, they said it was too big to have traveled through the pipes in the building, so they're not quite sure how the snake got there. But just a day before, the guy who lived right below Emily had gone to the front desk, and he said to them, this is going to sound really weird, but I'm hearing hissing in the air ducts.
Oh, man.
Well, you know what it was.
What?
The python was just venting.
Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like, what did I wear that I had snake skin? She better watch out the next time for that leopard print blouse that she had.
We hope the rest of your day is just as much fun as this.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
The next meeting you go to and sit down with a group of people, there's only two kinds of people in that meeting. One kind are the people who doodle. And the other people don't, right? I mean, there's only those two kinds. I'll just go around. I am not a doodler. Randy, you doodle?
Seldom. No.
Brandon? Yeah, I actually am.
You are?
I do cubes. I've got a mad cube that I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, because I'm always curious, and for us non-doodlers, we look at the doodlers and go like, what are they? What's going on there? However, so I did some research, and people who doodle, it helps their creativity, it helps their memory, helps their focus, and it helps them see the big picture. So it's a good thing. I mean, to doodle I just have never done that, so I just feel kind of left out because there's all this information about doodlers, and Randy, nothing about us. We need a name, so I think it's the doodlers. And we're the don'tlers.
The don'tlers.
Yeah. So you're either a doodler or a don'tler.
I'm not sure I like that.
A diddly doer.
Facing a brand new day is a whole lot easier when you remember that God is in charge.
This is Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
Lauren was in her drive-thru and she ordered a chicken sandwich, but Lauren really likes pickles. So she specifically requested, and this is a direct quote, an insane amount of extra pickles.
Oh, okay. What would that be?
Now, she always asks for extra pickles.
Okay.
And she said normally they put 2 pickles on her chicken sandwich. When she asks for extra, they double it. They put 4 on. So when she asked for an insane amount of extra pickles, she was hoping for 8. She figured, they'll probably double it again. Well, the sandwich came out in her bag, and the bag was just saturated with pickle juice. Oh, wow. And she thought, wow, I must have hit the jackpot or something. She counted the pickles on her sandwich. And now I have to wonder, was it really a chicken sandwich with pickles?
Oh, right.
Or was it a pickle sandwich with chickens? 43 pickles on her sandwich. And you know what?
What's that?
She relished every bite.
Yeah, you knew. Plus it answers that question, why did the chicken cross the road? Obviously to get away from the pickles.
It was in a pickle.
Did she pay the same amount?
Yes.
So it was a good deal.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye, Nick. Have a nice...
God gives us each new morning. We give you the encouragement to get through it. This is Family Life.
I love unique sayings, and I heard one yesterday that I had never heard before. It was the idea of, it was a good idea but wasn't executed properly, and the saying was, it was the right string but the wrong yo-yo.
No,
and I'd never heard that before. I thought that was just a really cool thing. It reminded me of a guy, one of my favorite people of all time. He was an old country boy from West Virginia, and he had so many sayings in his everyday language. And when things were really, really good, when they were fine, F-I-N-E-R, fine, he goes, well, that was finer than frog hair. I love that.
Please excuse our enthusiasm. We just love spending time with you.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
Hey, Brandon, I apologize for losing track. Is it you and Kristen's coming up on your third or fourth anniversary?
Yeah, third. Yeah,
Third.
week, Saturday.
Third week.
Yeah, third week, of course.
Yeah, it's more important that you know that than I know that.
So you still remember how you proposed to her?
I do. Yeah. Still fresh in my mind.
Steve, do you remember how you proposed?
I did. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Sometimes we guys, want to be creative and stuff like that. Well, Miles was like that. He was getting ready to propose to his girl. He was on a boat off the coast of Sarasota, Florida, and he dropped to one knee, the ocean setting behind him, and a friend was supposed to toss him his ring. Whoops. The toss was too high.
Oops.
It went over the railing into the ocean, and Miles jumped up screaming, no! His friend jumped over the railing into the ocean. The ring was in the box, so it was floating.
Yeah.
So he retrieved it, and there was relief. And then he opened the box, and there was no ring in the box. And Miles again went, no! He's thinking it must have fallen out. So there was all kinds of roller coaster of emotions. His friend got back in the boat, got dried off, and then he reached around a corner and pulled out another box. The real box that had the ring in it. So they kind of pranked the guy.
Oh, those practical jokers.
Yeah. But so it was take two on the proposal. He dropped to his knee, and his girl, who had gone on that roller coaster ride with him of emotions, said no. No, she said yes.
Oh, man.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy. Thanks for making us part of your day. We're a friend you can turn to.
How about a $300 stipend? Would you like one? With a stipend, usually there's something involved. You have to do something for the $300. A company in Texas who's offering this $300 stipend if you simply adopt a pet, a cat or a dog. They're into that. That's kind of one of their missions in this company. It has nothing to do with pets. Their company, they do something else, but they like that. So they even give you paternity leave if you to take care of they do that. So several people have taken them up on it. $300. All you have to do is adopt a new cat or a dog in that. So there you go. You might ask management for something of this type. You take care of me every morning.
Yeah. I even got you licensed.
You're waking up with the show that keeps it clean for you and your kids. Family Life Mornings.
The state of Mississippi is looking to adopt a new one, and the Department of Archives and History have made the announcement that the final design will be chosen on September 2nd, and then the voters get to decide in November if or which one's going to be adopted as a new state symbol. But they are into round 2 of this thing, and one of the symbols has just been eliminated.
Okay.
A gigantic mosquito.
A mosquito
was on a big state flag, and they said, no, this one's not going to make it.
Not going to make it. Hope the horse fly and the fire ant are still in the running for it. Can't wait.
You can either roll over and go back to sleep, or you can get going right now with Steve, Terese, and Randy. This is Family Life, a friend you can turn to.